So Imagimusic was our very first venture into educational programming with Symphony of Northwest Arkansas. And it's a program for 3rd, 4th, and 5th graders. It reaches about 2,400 kids each year, 8 schools in Northwest Arkansas. And it's a very interactive program. We're at a school for 4 days in total with either a string quartet, a woodwind quintet, or a brass quintet. The first 2 days that we're there, we work a lot on different conducting techniques, conducting terms, new music vocabulary. And then the second week that we're there, we dig a little bit deeper. We talk about how can we compose music.
Because it really is a cool creative process. It's very interactive. So it's not just like we present 60 minutes of music and the kids just sit there and watch. You know, it's very much question-answer based, teaching, very basic concepts, and then a hands-on approach towards the end.
This past year, the 3rd grade program was called Use Your Zoomagination, and our incoming 3rd graders this year will also get that same program. And that program is more based on characterization of animals and how can music create a character. And we use poetry from Jack Prelutsky's Zoo Doings, the name of the book.
The very first program we put together, my assigned animal is a Zoomagination. I was a walrus, so I had to portray a walrus with my bassoon and with the reed and create all of these sounds and make sense of a poem and deliver it and make sure the kids were connecting with it. It was such an awesome experience.
I think all of our musicians really do a great job of interacting with the kids. And I mean, that's honestly what the kids enjoy the most, is working in small groups with our musicians, because how many times can you say, I got to conduct a professional musician using a baton, working in a small group with my friends or my classmates?
They were able to really engage more with the music. They were able to really use their imagination. They were really able, it put them on a whole different aesthetic stratosphere where they were really able to appreciate what was happening, because now they have a foundation of this is how it's made. Now they know, oh, there's a conductor. Someone had to conduct this piece. Someone had to compose this piece. And before that, they didn't really have that type of wherewithal to understand how it was made.
Teachers and principals are very excited because there's this push to use more of the arts in the classroom setting as well, and that's what we're trying to do with Imagimusic, to tie in poetry, to tie in characterization, to tie in setting from these paintings, all things that the kids are learning currently in their classroom. So they're really excited to see new ways that they can tie in that curriculum.
The kids were just awestruck for a good amount of time at the sounds that would come out of the instruments. They were so impressed with how big they were, because through a picture you can't really tell that. And the quality of the sound that was coming out of these musicians and how they could change the sound and play for them and make these beautiful sounds and silly sounds and do different things. They were really, really just awestruck for a while, and then they just had a blast. They loved getting to interact with a new person, a new musician, someone who was a professional at what they were doing, and they had a lot of fun.
What's great about Imagimusic is the schools that we're partnering with, these students would not normally get access to the arts. They're not really going to Walton Art Center to see concerts. They're not getting the opportunity to go to Crystal Bridges and see these paintings. So we're bringing that experience to them, and it makes all the difference in the world that we can take it to them instead of having them come to us.